is one of those nights. Life is good. There's nothing to worry about there. But what's it called? Also, hi there, yes. Help all as well on your end. The rain in this game is a little bit louder than I'd like it to be. That will be posted sometime before midnight, yes. I just need some time. I'll lower the game audio a bit. Okay. Oh, you know what? Might wanna... It's pretty calming. Not as loud as it was, though. Yeah. Resolution... I'll lower some stuff a bit. Medium... Oh my god, these are really high. No wonder! Wow, okay. Medium... Medium... I'm just gonna lower all of these because it should not be this high quality. My PC cannot handle that. Boom. Low. Medium. Apply. That might be better, but I don't know for sure yet. Almost done with college. College is already done. I already finished college a little while ago. Also, I got that dehydrate for ya. Alright. There's a gas station right over there, right? There is. Oh, no. No, not even close. I'm taking my precious time. I'm still in community college, even 3 years later. Taking too many classes at once is just too overwhelming for me. I even plan on taking a break from college at some point. So, I won't be graduating for a long time. I'm just not that motivated and interested in college anymore. Alright. But yes, the rain is calming. It's just, it's loud for me. It's not that loud for you guys because of how I have the audio mixing, but on my headphones, the rain was really loud. I don't even know if it's... Is it still raining in a game? Oh no, not anymore. But, no, it is. Okay. Alright. Don't want to bump into that. Alright. Rain can sound like hail if not adjusted properly. Yeah. It hasn't hailed in my area in a long time. Thank you, yes. Um, Alright, so why am I streaming this and not Galaxy? I'll tell you one thing, it would be way too late for me to stream Mario Galaxy. For me to get a full-length stream in, I would have to stream all the way till 5 in the morning, and I just don't have the energy to stream till 5 a.m. Um, what else? Then I was gonna be like, oh, short Pokemon stream. And I was like, no, I'm on the headspace for that, I need something chill. I'm not feeling down, just not as energized today. A mix of thoughts and just wanting to relax. Oh, I forgot to turn on my blinkers. Oops. There may be the occasional dip with drop frames and stuff. I apologize for that. That is beyond my control. But it isn't bad enough that it's gonna just completely knock out the stream, hopefully. We'll see. You got 3 hours to sleep? I took a full-on nap. Well, I guess a 6-hour nap isn't really a nap. But, you know. It's actually more like 7 hours. Just out of curiosity, what if I... Hard exit to the menu. That... Sort of. You're gonna be, what's it called? Only person to get the right amount of sleep. I don't know how you sleep at the same time every night, Mysterious Star. Some magician you are. Alright, I'm gonna try something. Like, I've never been in a situation where I've slept at the same time every night for years of my life. You're gonna be, NIT, so I guess you can call it a community college since the big universities need a 31, you're stuck with -2, which none of them accept. That's fair. Revolts if you change your bedtime abruptly. You know what? That's fair. I'm not too worried about things being slow tonight. Things are gonna get better really soon. I will say though, damper your expectations a little bit. Just because I'm getting a new device does not mean that I'm never gonna have issues again. Like, my internet is always gonna be my internet. And internet is a completely separate thing from specs and tech issues. As that's, you know. Also, hi there, Ian. I hope you had a good time. Alright. Back to this. At least you won't have to deal with tech issues as much. Yeah, I mean, I'm already going through that playing without you. I'm not in the headspace. How could I? I know. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, chill drive. You're hurt. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, Rocky. Alright. Oh, oh, how kind of you, Rocky. It's really interesting how even when good things are happening in life, you can still have those nights where, like, um, you're just kind of stuck in your own head, just feeling off, I guess. Like, even though really good things have been happening, every night I seem to fall asleep in the same way. Oh, you guys are playing Phasmo. I should have known that, actually. Um, are those nice? You have those every day. Sometimes I will reflect on the past in a positive or negative way. It really just depends on the night. Sometimes, what's it called? What was I gonna say? If I can just get the words out. I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe it. Basically, no matter what your mental state is, you may potentially have that same battle of feeling like you don't deserve something or feeling like you're not worth anything. And I would just like to emphasize the feeling part of that because, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm not a worthless person at all. Look at all the people that I'm surrounded by. However, that feeling may still haunt you all the time. Like, I literally just told someone this last night. If someone wasn't worth something, they wouldn't have the people in their life. They wouldn't have the people that surround them, the people that care about them. And that's something I realize about myself. But it kind of circles back to how, during the nights, during the night, what's it called? I think I'll go through here. Just make a left here, then make a right. Yeah, I know where to go. Um, it's always the nights for me, especially in October. October things get really rough for me because, what's it called? That's when I go through my depression and stuff, like seasonal every year. It's not a fun time because, at least with this time of the year, you have the holidays and things to look forward to. Like some of my family is gonna be visiting from California next week. Or is it next week? Next weekend, I would say. Um, Either way, I'm looking forward to that. Um, Man, it's still raining in the game. So like I said, good things are happening. I have stuff to look forward to. But no matter how good things are, you can still have moments where you're not feeling that well. Sometimes it comes from overthinking the smallest things. Sometimes it's being really anxious about something. Maybe there's something that you regret that you wish you could change. I feel like all of those thoughts can apply to me in some way, shape, or form. It's just a matter of, what's it called? Tackling those thoughts that you get. During the day, I'm perfectly fine. The sun's out, I'm energized. But around this time, I seem to be having a battle with myself. Not a battle to appreciate myself, but a battle to get rid of those false fantasies. 2026 I feel looks like a good year for you. That's good. There's one big thought that's circling my mind, but I feel like I'll be able to get the words out better for that if we see a certain person here, at some point tonight. You can continue what you built this year. Oh yeah, like next year brings so many opportunities. I've already got plans to basically just change up everything. Okay, maybe not everything, but like, there's so much potential. There's so much potential for the new year to be even bigger. And it's really funny because I feel like we all have these thoughts every single year saying, oh, the next year is going to be even better. Mainly seeing you guys at TwitchCon. That's if Rocky's even able to go, because based on what he told me on Monday or Sunday or Monday, I think it was Sunday. I'm not sure if he can go. But yeah. Less tech issues will be nice. But of course, my internet will always be the internet. About the social media thing. Yeah, the whole Australia thing. Like, even though you don't believe that'll affect him, well, based on what he told me, I'm pretty sure what they've done is that, like, when you, like, travel outside, they check your social media history. He's saying that might affect him. Even though he's over 16, of course. That's what he told me, so. Where was I? Oh yeah. It's just interesting knowing how every single year everyone wants to strive to make the next 365 or 66 days, depending on the year, of their life to be just even bigger and better. Just absolutely topping what they've done previously. Especially since, I'm certainly one of those people that wants to take things and go even further beyond. Yes, I know that sounds like Dragon Ball. Welcome back, Resident Rooster. You bought ice cream, nice. What flavor? Oh wait, it's a right turn here. I should probably stay on this lane. So you don't suck at Phasmo. You hope that you can reach 200 followers in 2026. A goal that would have been insane 18 months ago. Chocolate chip? Nice. You can definitely reach that for sure. I see the potential in that. I'm of course curious to know if I will reach my own goal by the end of this year. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Yours is Rocky Road. Aw, you like Rocky Road because of Rocky. What's it called? Believe it or not, as much as I love chocolate, my favorite flavor has to be vanilla. I know, classic, plain, but I feel like vanilla goes well with so many things. You liked it before. I know, I'm just joking. Yeah, I like vanilla ice cream. I might grab some, honestly. We should still have some in the freezer. If you look at what's happened with me, I grew a lot in my first few years. Then, once I reached 1,000 followers, my growth kind of plummeted. And like, basically, I was kind of at a standstill for years. Like, starting from like the end of 2021 until like around I'd say the middle of 2024, like, I was just kind of at a standstill. Like, nothing was really working out for me. Like, sure, even though I had things like senior year and I really couldn't focus much on streaming, it was like, I feel like I wasn't, as energized at the time. Sorry to hear this. Oh, don't worry, yes. Trust me, things are way better now. Because I haven't even gotten to the good part yet. It's the sandwich technique. You start with the good. In the middle, you have the not so good things, and then you top it off with something good. The good thing is that at the end of last year, I not only met tons of people, but that allowed me to grow my community even more. And now I'm where I'm at now. Where, what's it called? I will soon, hopefully, be a creator with 1.5k people that follow me. But, like, even more than just how many followers I have, it's like, being able to communicate with all sorts of people, being able to foster the community that I have is just a huge privilege for me. The fact that I got to grow this community even more is fantastic, like phenomenal. But I think the thing I treasure the most, more than however many follows or subs or anything, whatever number I get, it's like, I think I just treasure all the memories, all the friendships, all the good times. Those are the things that keep me going personally. You're trying to reach? I seen that you reached it. No, yes, that's not how it works. Us streamers with over 1,000 followers have, what's it called? Have our follow counts rounded. So if I have let's say I have 1,007 followers, it's just gonna say 1k. As soon as you reach 1,050 followers, it's gonna round to say 1.1k, even though I don't actually have it. I currently have 1,479 followers in this case. That's not quite 1,500. It rounds every 50. I understand why you wouldn't know this. That is something that's the case with anyone who has this many followers. Hi there, Piranha. So, you are not the only one to say that. Like, it is true. If you look at my channel, it will say that I currently have 1.5k, but that's just rounding. For me to really reach it, I need to reach the goal that you see on screen, on the top right. How are you, Piranha? Whether I hit 1.5k by the end of the year or not, my goal for 2026 remains the same, which, yes, that's fair. What's it called? In 2026, I hope it's been a day. That's 100% fair. That is 100% fair. In 2026, by the end of the year, I want to reach 2k. Which would actually be even more than I got this year. Because when I started out this year, God, where was I at? I think I was at I think I was at around 1190 followers when we kicked off this year. Um, so if I reached my goal, um, I would be almost doubling what I got this year. Hi there, LBW. I have a favor for you, LBW. If you have a moment. You think you could write the Christmas countdown question for today? I'm sorry, I'm a little low energy at the moment. It would mean a lot. Thank you. Who knows, Rocky? Piranha is just being piranha. Showed up. Wow. Definitely didn't just eat more than half a liter tub of ice cream. Wow. How is it that I didn't discover this strip of road yet? Hi there, Ryan. Um, Ian, how is Rocky's message not English? You like ice cream? I feel like that applies to a lot of people. Hi there, yes. Oh, that you subbed during his failed attempt at streaming Terraria? What's the job? I don't have a job in the game right now. I'm not really in the best headspace right now, so I'm kind of just driving about. Just a free drive. You're uploading that VOD onto your VOD's channel, but it's unlisted for obvious reasons. I find it very funny that you're uploading that regardless. Just dream. Sometimes I want to spend the night in a sleeper of a truck. You'll spend more money on Mysterious Star. You'd have everything you need. What's up, Rocky? No, I don't think that's a good idea. Lost media. Even if you don't go, this would have helped. See, I didn't start highlighting everything until over 5 years in. Actually, no, it was over 4 years in that I started. So, like, I have streams that are lost media. Because I didn't care enough about my streams at the time. Oh, mano. Still, I don't think you should spend that much money on it. You'll try to be back? No problem. Somehow I don't get anything good. If you somehow don't get anything good, you're never gonna play the game again, Rocky. Hi, kitties, you meant. Yeah, I was about to say, hit kitties, oh no. Yeah. Yes, hello, kitties. I know someone that loves that game. But I haven't seen her today. She might have already gone to bed. Why doesn't that surprise me, Rocky? Why on Friday specifically? That means they might miss the big whipped cream to the face. Unless you're talking about your Friday. Ah. Yeah, if I recall, those are both free days for both the Mudkip and the kitten. We... Am I in Nevada? I am in Nevada. Thought I would be. I didn't think I'd be heading south, though. Oh my god. Ooh, I'm gonna turn. I was gonna completely flip. But no, we're good. Oh. I don't think this truck is gonna move at all. I think it's just stuck here. Oh, there you go. I don't know what's going on with this truck. It's like they're trying to turn, but they can't. Whoa. That looked very strange. Just part of the map just disappeared. I mean, to be fair, this is a modded camera, so I wouldn't normally have it zoomed out like this. Seems to be taking a lot of pit stops. I'm not done, of course, just kind of chilling. Yep, I saw. I appreciate it. Alright. Let's roll. I kind of figured something like that would happen. I think in particular, yeah, I wanted to go that way, although... I don't know. Where should I go? Yeah, I should go that way. Even though I'm pretty sure I discovered that area before, I think it was just reloaded or something, I don't know. I don't actually know if this leads to like a rest area or if it's just another like road that leads somewhere. Because there are some like specific strips of road that just lead to like an entire rest area. It doesn't look like it though. It looks like it's actually taking me somewhere else. That's what I get for looking away for 1 second. Yay. Oh, that's convenient. Oh my goodness, I'm back in California. And the kitties, I wish I could. Oh. Oh, I see. This is one of those maps. When they did the California rework, it, messed with some of my California maps. Or some of the roads. This is one of them. This entire strip of road is just gone. Therefore, I'm about to fall into a void, which means that I need to go find somewhere to quick travel to. Can I just go to my garage? Let me see. Okay. Craving a monster burger from Carl's Jr. Correction, Party's monster burger. I gotta check something. Does this... Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's continue going this way. Why not? Castle Frozen Sliders. I thought that's been a thing. My dad's gotten those before. frozen Big Mac. That would be something. Burger King with the Whopper. I feel like if more companies did that, like, they would see like less people, like less people would go to the respective restaurant. Like, if you're gonna get like a frozen Whopper, what's the point of going to Burger King? You know? I guess for other things, but still. There's so many hidden gems in the frozen food sections. Maybe. I'm just at mybaldlawyer.com. Okay, am I? Yes, okay. So, here. Alright. Okay. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this should be taking me where I'm hoping to go. Okay. There's one really difficult aspect about life, and it kind of ties into what I was mentioning earlier. Just again, just that battle against yourself. Fighting thoughts that you know aren't true. Like, going out of my way, over analyzing things, and thinking that I am not good enough. Like, not like. I don't think the things that have been affecting my brain lately haven't been the idea of me not feeling worthy, because I certainly feel that way. It's more just feeling like that thought of like I am not good enough. Like, I definitely want to be a better version of myself, but there's this very tiny part of my brain that's like, you need to be better because you are boring the way that you are now. That is what my brain will tell me every single day. Even though I know it's not true, it's a constant battle. I appreciate that, Mysterious Star. There's one big thing I discovered about myself a few weeks ago that I really want to improve upon. I don't know if I want to mention it here, because I'm very ashamed about it, but sometimes at the end of the day, no matter what you may be going through, you just gotta keep moving forward. Just gotta stay strong, make sure you can overcome whatever you're going through. And that's saying something, because I'm very transparent about my thoughts. But, you know. Try to be back? No problem. But yes, I want to be better, but my brain thinks I need to be better. Because overanalyzing a situation can be both a blessing and a curse. Overanalyzing can help you be a little more cautious about certain situations, but it can also lead to turning something small into a really big deal in your head. That's why I try to just go through difficult moments of my life on my own. Just try to overcome them, because at the end of the day, it's like it's not worth making a whole video or a whole stream about or anything like that. Like, it's just something I can sleep off or something like that. Because something I've kind of discovered recently is like, just because I may have one not so good aspect about myself, which is like overthinking everything, that doesn't mean I have to get rid of that completely. When you think about it, sometimes things like autism and ADHD are superpowers. They allow your brain to be quite unique compared to the average person. I see it as less of a disability or disorder and more just a superpower, I feel like. Because I've found that there are special aspects about myself just because of how my brain is wired. Naturally, a lot of my friends are neurodivergent people, but like, that's kind of to be expected. Like, you're very likely going to connect with people who are very similar to you. But that doesn't mean that I don't get along with any person, like, or any other person. Like, it's just something I've noticed about my circle of friends. But you know. Why did my game just pause? Your ADHD is a curse, but your autism can be helpful sometimes. I'm sure I have ADHD. The problem is, I've never been diagnosed, so I don't believe in the idea of self-diagnosing. So I don't really consider myself someone with ADHD unless like a doctor goes out of my way to diagnose me with that. So I'll have to get tested for that, but I don't know. Depends on if I really want to go through that. And when I say that, I mean more so towards myself. Like, if other people self-diagnose themselves with something, I'm gonna support them. I just mean I don't really believe it in myself. Like, I don't trust myself to be like, oh, I have this because I just feel like I have it. I would rather have, like, the evidence and just the data. Exactly. Improvement is a good thing. The thing that the anxiety brain tells me, though, is that I need to, because who I am now is not good enough. Which, that part is not true. Nothing wrong with improving yourself. It's just not needed. I don't need to change myself for anything. It's better that I be the person that I want to be. But even being myself isn't that easy. Because being the person that I am, can be a lot for some people. Get close enough to me, I'm super affectionate. That doesn't really vibe with everyone. But, there's also just the classic overthinking in me writing all sorts of vents or paragraphs about all sorts of things. Because I write a lot, I love to talk. Well, I say that, but while I type. But, you know, these past few days have just been the same thing. It's been me waking up, having very low energy, sitting on my computer, trying to work on something, but I just can't. Trying to write something out, but I just can't. Yesterday, while I did actually fall asleep, I didn't even have the energy to stream. Even though I said I was going to try and stream, like, every day until Christmas Day. I always make a promise and then immediately, my body and brain decides, how about, I break that promise by just having absolutely no energy. Because here's the thing, if I'm not myself, if I'm not 100%, that's not the person I want to show on my streams. Like, I am not here to stream in absolute just sadness or anything like that. But rather, I'm here to be someone to entertain. I'm here to be someone to make people smile. I'm here to provide a space that people really need. And people aren't here to hear me complain about my life. People aren't here to just listen to just me getting thoughts out just constantly. And that's not to say that that just because this stream is me kind of talking about stuff like that, that's not to say that it's a bad thing. I still think it's really important to express yourself if you really want to. A lot of the times even if I'm not streaming, I talk to myself. I talk to myself all the time. So, you know. Also, thanks for that glomp, Mr. B. So whether I streamed or not, I probably still would have had this whole pep talk. Wow, I love this sunset. The darkest part of you believes that you're actively a burden to everyone you know. You know this is a lie, but that doesn't change the feeling. That's the thing. It's that feeling. Even though that may not be the case, it's like you have that feeling that's constantly haunting your brain. It's just a matter of how can you get rid of that dark cloud in your life? And I can't even give an answer for that because I struggle with the same thing. Like, I can tell people that that's not the case because just look at what their life has become, look at the people that are surrounding them. But, like, it's hard for me to really say, oh, hey, fight off the dark cloud in your head because I'm going through that. I've been going through that all my life. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I have been going through that ever since I started streaming. Isn't it sort of interesting? Like, you guys all see me on the outside. And you'll see me as just the, like, guy with the various effects, the wholesome person, but, like, sometimes I don't really express what's really going on with me. What's really happening in the inside, just how I'm feeling going into every stream. Yes, there'll be times where I start really late, but, like, trust me, I would love to start earlier, but it's just become more and more impossible lately. And when it happens, it's a Christmas miracle. But, you know. Instantly, those thoughts may go away when I start a stream because, what's it called? I'll just be having lots of fun, having a good time, just connecting with everyone. It's like surreal that so many people would want to go out of their way to watch this little corner of the internet. It's funny, or it's surreal how people would want to watch this little corner of the internet. And just spend their time with me. I just think it's a crazy thing all these years later, even though I've been streaming for, like, over half a decade now, like, this whole journey continues to surprise me more and more. If you're not sleeping well or eating well, you may be more anxious, in a bad mood, not able to think straight, start worrying too much. Yup. Like, I know for a fact that if I have bad sleeping patterns, of course I am going to... my brain is going to be like this. Like, it is not easy being a night owl. I will say that much. Does that mean that I can flip a switch and suddenly fix my sleep? No. I wish it was. I would love to. I need to, because I promised not just this community, but an entire team that I would stream at a set time on Friday. I don't want to break that promise. So, no matter how I'm feeling Friday morning, I'm going to try my very best to get out of bed. There's no guarantees that I will be streaming on the new PC by then. That's going to depend on how long it takes, which not even I know how long. I will just say this, transferring things over can take 5,000 years. So, I wouldn't be surprised if the community stream ends up happening on this device. I just hope it doesn't cause any major issues. But what was the point I was trying to make earlier? Oh, sometimes people will see me on the outside, but they won't know what's really going on. Even though streaming has been a fantastic experience for me, um, while it's hard to admit, this passion made my anxiety worse. I actually think that I functioned a lot better prior to starting this journey, and that's not to say that I regret starting streaming or anything like that, but just I think it's important to go through these things because it helps you learn and grow as a person. Like, I've been able to grow so much as a result of starting this chapter in my life. Well, I guess I started that chapter a long time ago, but to be fair, I had only just become a teenager when I started out. I was 14 years old. It was my second year as a teenager. And as an adolescent, your mind and body is naturally going through a lot of hormonal changes and stuff like that. But I think that even if I didn't start streaming, I think I still would have found myself in a similar position. It is kind of wild to think, oh, what would happen if I never made a Twitch account? Actually, yeah. Let me ask you all that. Could you imagine if all of you guys never made a Twitch? You didn't watch streams or anything like that. Like, how different would life be in these past, 5 to 10 years? It's, very difficult for me to even imagine that idea. Like, for a while prior to 2019, I knew about the concept of streaming, but only on YouTube. Oops, I missed the red light. Or I didn't stop in time. Oh well. Then when you're feeling like that, you feel like you're not treating people as well as you should, which starts a negative feedback loop. You're trying to work on that. Yeah. Like, I want to make people happy, I want to spread love, but everyone makes mistakes. There is no human being in this world that is perfect. Sometimes you may hurt someone's feelings when you don't mean to. Sometimes you may overstep a boundary, but that doesn't make you the worst person in the world. There are just aspects about yourself that you've got to work on. Like, me, I'm not afraid to say that I was a really immature person. I was a really immature person, in my early days. In my early days of streaming, I knew absolutely nothing. And what's it called? Because of knowing pretty much nothing, there were lots of mistakes that I made, but that helped shape me into who I am now. Like, when a negative moment happens in your life, It's like you rip off the band-aid, and like that and that like wound is fresh. Like, it hurts. What I mean is like, what I mean by this is like, if you make a mistake, sometimes it'll sting. But, like, give it some time and eventually the wound will feel better. Like, sometimes you just need time to pass, and eventually, things will get better in life. In life and just whatever battle or situation that you're going through. Like, I don't know. These past few years of my life, I feel like I've felt a similar way when it comes to that anxiety bubble. Even just virtually. Lurking in a stream, seeing people have fun. It's a wonderful thing. Sometimes my brain will be like, you know what? You're not that fun. You can't be that fun. Like, if there is anything that is really unhealthy in life, it is just comparing yourself to just whatever, really. Like, but again, it all ties into that into that thing I mentioned before, which is like, just because it may seem like things are going really well or someone is really lucky, that doesn't mean that may be the case, because there might be something that someone is struggling with, and it's like, everyone has their own unique experience and battles. Of course, my brain has other ideas. I think it's healthy to envy something. But things like jealousy can kind of be a bit of a different story. Oops. Here's an example of something I want to get better about. I really want to improve the moments where I'm just way too quiet on stream. Like, the moments where, what's it called? Maybe I'm having like a big conversation with the chat, but then like things kind of die down, and maybe there may not be as much activity. And the thing I want to get better about is being able to bridge that gap. Just, oh, can I still make things fun and entertaining to watch, even if there may not be like many people who aren't interacting that much. And it makes sense, because like the situations that this happens typically are when I'm focused on a level, trying to beat a level and stuff like that. And it's great that I've been able to like commentate on levels every now and then, but like sometimes my mind will draw a blank. And that's a big thing I want to work on going into this next year. Even if it's something that I've always wanted to work on. Because here's the thing about streaming and the people watching. You guys are not the ones responsible for, like, entertaining the stream. Like, it is not a responsibility for anyone to talk to me or anything like that. Like, I am here for all of you guys. Like, sure, like, interactions with everyone may be a catalyst to, like, creating, like, an engaging conversation that many people will join in on. But, like, even in moments of silence, I think it's important to keep your head up. As long as you're having fun, as long as you feel like the stream is good, you're having a good time, like, that's really what matters at the end of the day. Like, I still want to make something engaging. Like, even just this live scene, personally, in my opinion, I feel like one of the weakest parts of my setup is my live scene. Because yeah, there's gameplay and stuff like that, but I feel like there's so much more I could provide. Like, I've put so much energy into, like, my... Where did that car just disappear? No clue. I put so much energy into, like, my intro and stuff, the hypometer that everyone fills, like, all sorts of mini games, battle royales, bosses, all that. Like, I want to put that same energy into the scene that you are looking at right now, but that has been one of the hardest things for me. And I think with more resources and better tech, that will make things slightly easier for me. I think that would be one of the hardest things about streaming. Yeah. Even now is a good example. Loud bang. That was just my phone dropping. I will say, sometimes those moments of silence can be nice, because in moments where I talk a lot, it gives me a moment to rest my voice. Especially since I stream long hours, so, like, naturally, it's good to give myself a little bit of a break, even if it's just a small one like that. I don't really find myself in situations where I physically have to get up and stretch, as I'm typically fine, even after long hours. But, I feel like, now, because I said that, someone's gonna redeem stretch break, I'm gonna just prep myself just in case that happens. At the end of the day, or where was I going with that? At the end of the day, it can sometimes be nice. Because I don't want nothing to be going on, but I also don't want to be too overwhelmed either. I feel like there's been a nice, healthy balance, but, like, lately, but sometimes it's not the easiest. Like, not you guys specifically, but There are some people that just know me as the Mario Maker person. They come in, submit levels for Mario Maker. Every Monday, that's it. They're just here to see their levels played, nothing else. That was a big reason why I stepped away from the game for years, is because it was kind of difficult with that mentality. I came back because I started enjoying the game again and started having fun with it. But like, I don't think it's wrong for someone to only watch you for one thing. Can it be tough? Absolutely, but like, I don't think it's right to just be like, oh hey, how dare you only watch me for one thing? That's just not nice. Like, that doesn't mean someone needs to change, you know? Like, at the end of the day, people watch who they want to watch. People see what they want to see. But I will say, it is what makes the streams that aren't Mario Maker slightly more difficult. Because yeah, I'm still having engaging conversations with everyone, having fun, having a good time, but I think the best way to describe it is it doesn't have the same magic. And that's something I want to change. Like, I want every stream to have that same magic as Mondays, without just only streaming the same thing all the time. Or your favorite and your least favorite the other half of the time. I can understand that perspective. Like, it being your favorite, maybe because of levels that you want to submit to me, or just seeing all sorts of levels, or just interacting with the Mario Maker community, but also least favorite because sometimes I may not be having fun with a level or something like that. I can only truly be myself on other days, I feel like, but I think that was a big reason I stopped playing the game for so many years. It was just... It was just nice to be able to play other things without, without feeling like you have to meet a certain expectation for someone. The one thing I don't like, again, is just that aren't Mario Maker streams are just how quiet I get sometimes. That's the thing I want to change. I think it's okay to have like moments of just or like a few minutes of silence and stuff every now and then, but if I'm gonna have that, either I have something to just in the background, or I just come up with more things to say, which isn't the easiest thing, but you know. I think the recent charity event is a good example of this. Even though I had all sorts of fun effects and stuff, there is still a lot about it that I wish I could have done differently. I wish I could have been better. Like, it still ended up being amazing. It was a really fun time. But, you know. Yeah, but that's wild to think about, that this will be my first full year of streaming Mario Maker since, like, my early days. It's kind of wild when you put it that way. It's a constant thing on their mind. Yeah. I will say, I don't seek to be a really loud streamer, really talkative person. Like, I aim to be a little more interactive, especially like with my setup and stuff, and I may talk more, and maybe I will be a little loud at times, but like, I don't seek to be like a super boisterous screamer or anything like that. Like, I think I'll always have a more chill demeanor, but I feel like no matter how loud you are, no matter how quiet you are, you always want to fill that dead space. I had a feeling someone was gonna make a joke like that. Hi, Sif. Wait, can I continue going that way? Oh, yeah, I can. Alright. I... Yeah, I'm just about to leave Oregon. Yes, I am. Wow, I've gone that far. That's kind of wild to think about. But yeah. It isn't very easy. I know, in games with lots of dialogue, some people may voice act the game and stuff like that. I used to read out the dialogue in games, but like, I don't know. I feel like that's just not for me. I slowly realized that, like, oh, wait, why am I going in here? I think I accidentally set a pin. I realized that I seem to enjoy just reading the dialogue to myself. But the only downside is that whenever there's cutscenes, things can be a bit quiet. Can I go in here? I think so. But that's just one little example. Range supported such a thing. Or even if it's not voice acting, just reading the text out loud, even that aspect I still feel like is not really a me thing. So when I'm playing games for the first time, like Pokemon or something, I feel like even though I'm having a lot of fun, they can be some of my weakest streams because of how quiet things can get. Just because I'm really taking everything in for the first time. I can really narrate a certain aspect or experience. You attempted voice acting on someone else's stream before, and you basically ended up just reading the lines in your normal voice. That sounds accurate. Like, I definitely feel like I may have done a similar thing in the past. Like even me, like, since I have a deeper voice, like I can't really make like super high pitched voices or anything like that. Wow. I not only stopped, but my phone dropped again. I am so irresponsible. I can't believe it. It's because my desk mat is moving around a lot. I may or may not know the person you did that with. Maybe. Oh, I should have taken that exit, because now this is taking me back down. AI voice for each character. Yes, I just have AI voices for every character. No. I think the constant bumping into vehicles is a sign that I should probably end soon. Because when I end up losing focus and getting a little more tired, that tends to happen a lot. Oh, there's a garage I can go in, but I can't reach it from there because that entire lane is blocked. I'll have to make a left here and then just try and enter from the other side. I need to refuel anyway. Oh, perfect. I'll get to that garage and I suppose, I can chat for a little bit and then call it a night. It's wrong in fact. The community would take strong suggestions. Look at retro. Not AI in ChatGPT's sense, but just in the computer voice. Yeah, I figured that's what LBW meant. I don't think he meant it in that way, Mysterious Star. Like, a good example of this is voice mod. Is it wrong to use voice mod? Which I don't think so. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, I think no matter how I'm feeling or how good or bad life may be, I feel like I'm always going to have a constant battle with myself. That's pretty much the main summary of the 2-hour Dill TED Talk about life. I think that would kind of sum up everything. Right now, I'm kind of just staring into space. One of those moments where I'm kind of just staring at something. In this case, it's just my OBS. Sometimes I'll find myself just kind of out in a daze or something like that. Like, if I ever just like zone out or something, that sort of thing will happen. Time and effort will take care of the rest. I guess we'll see. Because you told me something similar a couple years ago, and then this past year happened, and you were absolutely right. Um, when I was incredibly depressed back in October of 2 years ago, um, you were always the one to tell me that like things will get better, even if I may not think that may happen. Then about a year later, um, I met all sorts of people, and I was finally out of that dark hole in my life. That's why I strongly believe in the idea of no matter how difficult life may get, nothing's impossible. All right. I think what's it called? I think I've talked about everything I feel like talking about, or I've felt like talking about. I'm still kind of, my mind is still kind of cloudy and fogged, but like at this point it's kind of just brain fog, not really just specific thoughts. I think I'm just gonna go just lie down, maybe attempt to work on stuff. We'll see, because I'm not particularly tired right now. Um, may even grab some food. We'll see. I just wanted to get a short stream in just so that I didn't miss a second stream in a row. Because I really don't know if I'm going to be able to stream that much after Christmas. Because with my brother visiting, with my brother visiting, um, and a 2-year-old nephew who is prone to knocking on doors and stuff like that, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to stream. Even my, like, traditional, like, final stream of the year, we'll see if that ends up becoming a reality. But, yeah, be kind to yourself tonight and get some good rest. even that is a lot harder than you realize. Not really the being kind to myself, but just actually just getting rest now. Like I should, by all means, but I know what's going to happen already. I'm going to lie down, and I'm going to lie down for a few hours. A few hours will pass. It'll be 7 a.m., and I'll still be awake. But yeah. At this point, I don't really want to make any major promises, because every time I say a certain day will be the next time I stream, something happens that prevents that. Even if I still want to try my best to maintain a schedule as much as I can. If I'm able to, I definitely want to finish Mario Galaxy before the 12-hour stream becomes a reality. I'm supposed to get the new PC in the afternoon tomorrow. Technically today now. So, I guess we'll just see if I'm able to set everything up in time. Like, I'm not really transferring everything over, because I'm still using this PC just for games only. So, you know. It's something I'll have to figure out. That's for sure. Well, here you go. Here are all of my links for anyone that may need them. My brain is a little foggy right now, so I'm probably just gonna lie down for a bit. But, yeah. I will see you all when I see you, so ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, definitely be sure to stay safe, stay positive, stay healthy, have a wonderful rest of your day or night. So I'm using the new PC for streaming. Yes, the new PC is for streaming. The current PC I'm using is for, is gonna be for games. Well, of course I'd be using the new PC for streaming. It's just gonna, I just don't know if I'm gonna be using it on Friday or not. We'll see. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, definitely be sure to stay safe, stay positive, stay healthy, have a wonderful rest of your day or night. And I will see you all on the flip side. Have a good one, my friends.